Barrett for three. Hotter than fish grease.
What if I told you that RJ Barrett is the best player out of the entire 2019 NBA draft? No, I'm serious, and I'm not a delusional Knicks fan. This draft was headlined by Zion Williamson and Ja Morant, including a lot of talent like Darius Garland, Cam Johnson, PJ Washington, Tyler Hero, Brandon Clark, Grant Williams, Jordan Poole, Keldon Johnson, Bo, Cody Martin, Jalen McDaniels, Terrence Mann, and much more. But most importantly, RJ Barrett will have a better career than Ja Morant and Zion Williamson, and that's for a couple of reasons. But before we get to that, welcome back to another video here with your boy NBA Addict TV, where we provide the latest NBA content on the tube. Man, we have reached 1,000 subscribers, and I can't tell you guys how happy I am that we reached that milestone. And as a thank you from me, I will be vlogging my first ever attendance going to a Knicks game. It's going to be epic. Y'all know the vibes in New York are absolutely insane, and I'm gonna give you guys the NY experience. But in the meantime, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications to not miss a single video. I mean, it should be no surprise to anyone that RJ Barrett will turn out to be the best player out of the 3 top guys that were drafted in 2019. I mean, you could have an argument for both Ja Morant and Zion Williamson for being athletic freaks and incredibly unique players. I mean, Ja Morant could jump out the gym, but he has been dealing with some off-court issues. And Zion Williamson, absolutely amazing player when he's on the court. I mean, just think, last year the Pelicans were the #1 seed in the entire Western Conference, led by Zion Williamson. But Zion has been dealing with a lot of lower body injuries since leaving Duke. I mean, Duke Zion needs to be put in the Hall of Fame strictly off being a human highlight reel. I mean, he was making jaw-dropping plays on every possession. And it's unfortunate that we will never see that player again, because what made him exciting also caused him to be injury prone. It's actually funny because coming out of high school, RJ Barrett was the #1 ranked player in his class, while Zion Williamson was ranked #5 and Ja Morant was unranked. I mean, trust me, I kept scrolling. And I bring that up to support the fact that being ranked higher than a guy that dominated social media feeds in high school shows that scouts at the time thought that you had some real superstar potential in you. In his early days at Duke, he was often compared to James Harden due to the fact that they're both left-handed, and RJ Barrett with the ball in his hands is incredibly crafty. The moment he agreed to play alongside Zion Williamson, automatically removed the spotlight that was shining on him and put the high beams on Zion for the incredible plays he was able to put on a nightly basis. And at that moment is when RJ Barrett has separated himself from the rest of the competition. He then gets drafted to the New York Knicks, who are freshly off the Kristaps Porzingis trade, who are looking to re-establish their identity in the league and looking to wash off the Dolan damage that stained them for so many years. Despite that offseason being a major failure in the eyes of many Knicks fans, not landing Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, or the #1 pick to land Zion Williamson, little did they know RJ Barrett would be the best building block for the future. I mean, with the most skilled duo ever, the antics that surrounded that team could rival your favorite Netflix drama. And Zion Williamson, he's still struggling with the gumbo in Louisiana. The Knicks still struggling to find direction, led by Coach Fizdale, finished with a 21-45 record. As we know, that season finished in the bubble. RJ Barrett only averaged 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists on 40% from the field and 30% from 3, playing on a team with a lot of veterans trying to play for their next contract. RJ comes back the next year a much better player, averaging 17 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists on 44% from the field and 40% from 3, being the second best player on the Knicks in Tibbs' first year playing alongside Julius Randle, leading them to a 41-31 record. Now, the trend of RJ getting better every single year he's been in the league hits a bump in the road in his 3rd year, where Julius Randle absolutely loses his superpowers and the Knicks are a complete mess, finishing with a 37-45 record. Now, the biggest leap in RJ Barrett's game came last year, where Jalen Brunson joins the team, already having Julius Randle. Me, compared to others, I have a higher appreciation for a talented guard that can still be successful playing alongside 2 other ball-dominant players. I mean, for a young guard like RJ Barrett, with so much skill, so much talent, to play alongside Julius Randle has to be a frustrating experience. I mean, a lot of other guards would have had their head held down with Julius Randle denying them the ball while he forces a turnaround fadeaway that hits my grandma in the 10th row. Many young guards would have felt hopeless with Julius Randle going up for a shot but changing his mind mid-jump and passing the ball, ultimately leading to a turnover. Unlike a Ja Morant, unlike a Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett did not have the keys to the franchise as soon as he stepped in the door. He had to earn it. And in the first round against the Cleveland Cavaliers, that series where Julius Randle once again did not show up in the postseason, RJ Barrett was the second most reliable scorer to back up Jalen Brunson to get them out that series alive. RJ Barrett has improved his finishing at the rim every single year he's been in the league, and that proved to be the case. The way he was finishing around Jarrett Allen and Evan Mobley, the #1 defense in the entire league last year. His ability to navigate through traffic was insane. The way he was initiating contact and playing through physicality is something I've never seen from RJ Barrett, and that's why I told everybody this offseason this will be RJ Barrett's breakout year. This year, he will be the Knicks' second best player. Not only has he improved his efficiency around the rim, he has also found his stroke from 3 again. So far this season, RJ Barrett is averaging 22 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists on career highs, 48% from the field and 50% from 3. Yes, you heard that right. RJ Barrett has been fantastic so far to start the year, and do not be surprised by game 82 if he ends up being the best player on the New York Knicks. But the question lies, is RJ Barrett the best player of the 2019 NBA draft? My answer is yes. RJ Barrett has started his career playing alongside a guy like Julius Randle, then also adapts playing alongside Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle, while also being able to improve every facet of his game. Not to mention that RJ Barrett is reliable. Over the last 3 years, he's played a minimum of 70 games. Y'all can keep the #1 options that can't stay on the court. Y'all can keep the #1 option that hasn't improved their game. We have to start giving love to guys like RJ Barrett. Through the highs and lows of being a Knick, he's been able to maximize his situation, and that's why RJ Barrett is the best player of the 2019 NBA draft. With that being said, guys, let me know what you think of RJ Barrett. Let me know what you think of this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on post notifications to not miss a single video.